We got killer gets caught 39 years later, man. Hey, bro. Don't commit none of this murder shit, none of this crime shit, bro. Even if you thought you got away with it, you didn't, bro. They gonna catch you when you 40 years old, got a wife and kids, and you think everything happily ever after, bro. That's when they gonna catch you at the worst moment or at the peak of your life, man. So just don't do no crime, man. You gonna be straight. Hit that like, man, subscribe, link, and tut. I'm gonna leave a link to this video in my description too, by the way, bro.
Carlo back in 1983, city of Delray Beach. How you doing, Mr. Ralph Williams? My name is Detective Clinton, Delray Beach Police Department. I have a warrant for your arrest for first-degree murder of Carl Lowe back in 1983, city of Delray Beach.
I ain't killed nobody. Killed somebody. I ain't killed nobody, man.
What the hell is on his head, bro? Nigga, yes, he a killer. He low-key look like Bill Cosby, too. But yes, he's a killer. Only killers... I don't know any regular person who would have this on their head outside,
1983,
bro.
detectives questioned this man about the murder of Carlo Lowe, and twice
No, actually, he may have it for work.
he walked. What he doesn't know is that this time, they didn't come with questions. They came with his fingerprints.
Yeah, who I killed, man? I want to know who did I kill. I ain't killed nobody.
Nigga, just take your L, bro. It's been 39 years, dude. Just take it to the chin, dude. You got away with it. You was 39 years free, bro.
Really?
The file that fingerprint reopens is full of names. Cellmates he bragged to, women he scared, and one man who swore under oath that he watched the attack happen, then drove away. 38 years later,
Shit, I
detectives are
do the
about to
same
make
thing,
every
bro.
one of them.
I would call police and drive
answer the
away. I
door.
wouldn't just drive away, though.
I never saw a girl, period.
You want to compete me because I'm a black man? There was a white
Shut the
man.
fuck up, bro.
I know I ain't touching.
Hey, that's how you know a nigga guilty, bro. Once a nigga say, bro, you don't do this because I'm black, bro. Bro, if I was white, I would not be in this. Dude, that's how you know a nigga guilty, bro. Oh my gosh. Once a nigga start pulling this card, bro, just go ahead, put the handcuffs on him and hand him his prison uniform, bro. You going to jail, you guilty, bro. You going to jail, bro. Once you start pulling that
November
black
13th,
card.
1983, 21-year-old Carlo Lowe is found on Depot Road in Delray Beach, Florida, besides the Amtrak tracks, beaten to death, then run over with her own car. She last been seen waiting for a train. Detectives in 1983 collect statements, run polygraphs, even fly a person of interest back from Orange County, and charge no one. The file sits in a box for 38 years until 2021, when Delray Beach's cold case unit reprocesses the scene evidence and a fingerprint comes back with a name on it. Before a grand jury will touch a case this old, the detectives have to find everyone from 1983 who's still alive and get them on the record again. Summer 2021. The names in the files are scattered from Miami to South Carolina in their 60s and 70s now, and almost 40 years later, some of them
60s
still
and
don't want to be
70s.
seen talking to police.
Do you have like 2 minutes where I can speak to you, whether it's at work or tonight? I can come back if you need me to, or tomorrow morning. I literally just need to speak to you for about 5 minutes, if that. It will not take me that long at all. I promise you. Listen, we have a rental car, so nobody will know that it's us. We can pull up and pick you up. This way you don't have to drive over there.
No, I come here.
Oh, you want to meet me there?
Yeah,
The Waffle House?
I remember.
You remember him older?
I remember the one I was picturing was red, like real red, kind of tall guy, about 6'2".
Okay, so that's...
He don't even look like me. I gotta look at this real good. Don't look like me.
Sergeant Brand spoke with Theodore Bird. Bird said that on Sunday morning between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., he was returning home and saw the car parked in his field. He said he saw a black male getting out of the car. He said the black man was dark-skinned with short hair, about 5'8", 5'9", in his late 20s, medium build, no other description, and walked eastbound from the car. Bird said that he was fairly intoxicated at the time and said he could not ID the subject's face. Is that correct? Okay, so you remember making that statement? Okay, perfect. All right.
House by house, the same first name keeps coming back with a shiver attached, Ralph. And one woman on the list has spent decades waiting for somebody to finally ask her about him. Lizzie Fletcher drives a Palm Tran bus. In 1983, she ran with the same girls Ralph Williams ran with. Unlike everyone else on the list, she remembers everything.
That group that you hung out with, then there was a guy by the name of Ralph Williams. He called himself Tony Johnson back in the day.
Spit Ralph. At that time, when I was introduced to him, creepy guy.
Really?
It's some things about him. He showed signs of what they call narcissist, control, mental. And
I say this every time, bro. Every fucking time. Anytime a woman says the word narcissist, control, what else is there? Oh, the starts with an I. You're insecure. Anytime, that's the top three. Anytime a woman says the big three, bro, that word, hey, bro, In one ear, out the other, my nigga. In one ear, out the other, bro. Dude, that word has lost its meaning so fucking much, bro. So much, dude. That the words insecure, narcissist, controlling, all these words have lost meaning because they've been overused by these bird ass women, bro, who are stupid as hell and can't do shit. But I'm not gonna finish that sentence. But they can't do shit that's important in life, bro. They can't do shit, dude. So anytime y'all hear these words, bro, especially men, anytime a woman calls you controlling, narcissist, insecure, just know you doing something right. Just know you do something right, bro. And leave that girl too. Number one, leave that girl. Number two, know that you're probably doing something right, bro. I've never seen, like, nigga, think about it this way, bro. If the nigga was really a narcissist, bro, you wouldn't tell the nigga to his face, bro. If the nigga was really controlling, you wouldn't tell you wouldn't tell it to him to his face. You know what I mean, bro? If he was really, or if he was insecure, you would probably tell that shit to his face. But narcissist and controlling, no, hell no, you wouldn't tell that shit to that nigga face. You know why? Because he would probably smack the shit out you. So you would not tell him that shit to his face. I'm being for real.
We wind up spending the night. And I wind up getting uncomfortable.
Those are just talking. That's just bird talk. That's what we're gonna call it, man. Bird talk. That's all it is, man. Y'all heard? Hold on. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear? That's a bird singing. That's the same shit these women be doing when they be saying narcissist, controlling, insecure, all this other shit, bro. Y'all ever wake up at 4 a.m. and hear the bird singing? It's the same shit when these women be talking about that bullshit, bro. $100 worth of game, man. Come talk to your boy. I got $100 worth of game for your ass, man. Come talk to your boy. Y'all better sub up for that advice I just gave y'all, too.
He was trying to put this girl out on the streets in Miami, and I told him, I said, look, don't do that. Don't do that. So Herman was like, man, what are you doing? What are you doing? She was underage, just like I was. You know, we were still underage.
How old was he again?
Don't do that. Don't do that. So Herman was like, man, what are you doing? What are you doing? She was underage, just like I was. You know, we were still underage.
Did she say how old he was?
Suddenly, he come running real fast.
I've been trying to post some on my YouTube shorts.
She was underage, just like I was. You know, we were still underage. All of a sudden, he come running real fast and got in the car and pulled off. And the man, it was a white service attendant. Come running out. I'm like, what the hell? Skirt. I'm like, what the hell? When I'm ducking my head, I'm scared, you know? And I'm like, oh my God. And so Herman was like, man, what you do? But then, when I learned, we was in a stolen car too.
You were stolen car.
Stolen car. And when Herman said, man, I thought you say you're free and don't you this car? He said, no, man, I ain't going back to jail, man, no. And he said, he met this white girl. It was her car. He strangled her, or he had sex with her, or whatever he did. He strangled her. I don't know how it happened, and all I know is
he told you that?
They got her. So I'm assuming that's where the body was found at. They got her.
The nigga himself told you that he raped her, killed her?
I said, y'all gonna listen to me. I told y'all.
The nigga who did all that told you that?
Incident happened.
That's what she trying to say?
Supposedly about
he dumber than I thought.
Murder.
I don't know how he got away with this shit for 40 years. 39.
So he wasn't around after that happened after you?
He broke camp. It was Ralph. I'm telling you.
Shit, I break camp
with
too,
every
boy.
fiber in my body, he throw off a scent of like pure evil. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you're around him, the hair go to standing up, and you know you're uneasy. Okay, some of the stuff that he come up with in his head and say, you know, it's not. To me, it's not human. It's almost like he's the exorcist possessed or something.
But rumor doesn't put a man on Depot Road. For that, the file points somewhere else. A cell in the Palm Beach County jail.
In this case, I know I just had that whole conversation about y'all about the words controlling, narcissist, insecure, all that shit. In this case, it's true. Okay, I forgot to mention that earlier. In this case, it's true.
November 1983, and a new arrival
I guess
who couldn't
I'm
stop talking.
partially
Within
wrong.
hours of Carla's body being found,
Not
Ralph
all the way.
Williams is in jail anyway, picked up on unrelated charges. And according to the man already in that cell block, he walks in running his mouth.
We're going to go back to 1983. Okay, if you can remember 1983 in the Palm Beach County Jail. If you remember, you were about 20 years old, right? 20 or something years old, very early in your life. And Jung came into jail and started bragging about something. And you guys called the deputies from inside the jail and wanted to tell them what the guy was bragging about.
Bruh, I'm laughing because, bro, like, these deputies probably think, or these cops probably think like he was trying to be a good Samaritan. But the nigga was just trying to get out of jail early, bro. He could give a fuck about the victim. He was just trying to get out of jail early, and I don't blame him, bro. He's 20 years old. He's young, all by himself, and in jail, bro. In jail with all these other grown ass men. I'd be doing the same thing, bro. I don't blame you, buddy. I don't blame you one bit. All that he wasn't trying, bro. He did that because he was trying to get out of jail. He did all that telling to get out of jail, but he wasn't trying to be no good Samaritan. He wasn't trying to win no Nobel Peace Prize, no good Samaritan Award, no keys to the city, none of that shit, bro. Trust me.
That's what we're hoping that when you read your own words, that you'll remember. I remember this.
I hope he got out too. I hope it worked.
Yeah, I remember too. Put his mouth in and he talked about it.
That's what you're supposed to do too, y'all. He made the right decision. Don't just because I'm talking shit or it sound like I'm talking shit don't mean it's a bad thing what he did.
That's when everything came. You know what I mean? Real. You know, we realized the end of them up were black and we're actually be this. It is bragging and it was too much. Not to be, you know what I mean, bad person. I do know girl. I remember the Amtrak thing. Okay, that's it. I don't remember him. I don't know what the other dude. I don't remember none of them girls. Once you get the Amtrak, you remember the girl. Yeah.
A brag in a jail cell made the papers connect, but buried deeper in the same file is something heavier. The man who described the attack to a state attorney under oath 3 weeks after it happened. In October 2021, detectives finally get him back into a room. Robert Thomas gave 1983 detectives multiple statements about that night, each one a little different. On October 12, 2021, 38 years later, he raises his right hand at the North Palm Beach Police Department and starts with a brand new version.
I mean, shit, he did the same thing the three other times y'all interviewed him. What changed? I mean, he's older, but like the part that he raised his hand, like, I hate to say it, but like, bro, it really don't matter, bro. He did that the other 3 times and he lied to y'all, bro, all 3 times. So now all that raising your hand, that shit don't matter, bro.
I say I end up at a train station. I never saw a girl. I never saw a girl, period.
Relax. Right now, I can already tell you're becoming tense. Right now, you're a witness, and we need you to be cooperative and truthful. Okay?
Exactly.
We're not accusatory. We've already had a statement. We're going to allow you to review your statement. Okay?
I can't recall. I'm serious. I can't remember none of it.
This is the transcription.
I ain't gonna lie, you getting nervous already, tensed up already. I know you know something, bro.
You don't have to read this. You can totally ignore it if you want. But
I know you know something, bro.
And understanding.
I can't even read it.
I hear that shit right, bro.
But if you need assistance and understanding.
I can't even read it.
You can't read, bro. School system failed this nigga, bro. And I don't know who's at blame more, like the school system, the people, the adults that he grew up with, or himself, bro. I think all 3 are at blame, but of course different percentages at blame and shit.
This is something in your lifetime that you're not going to forget. Okay? See what you saw.
Piece by piece, the playback drags 1983 back up, waking the noises, a man and a woman on the ground, leaving. But the next recording in the stack was made in the state attorney's office 3 weeks after the murder. And on that tape, Robert Thomas isn't vague at all. December 2nd, 1983, Assistant State Attorney Paul Boyle, Detective Brand of the Delray Beach Police, and a 25-year-old Robert Thomas, under oath 19 days after Carla's body was found.
December 2nd, 1983. Present is State Attorney Paul Boyle. Also present in the room is witness Robert Thomas concerning a death investigation which I'm conducting involving the death of one Carla Lowe. I want to make it clear to you that I am not granting you immunity of any kind. In other words, whatever you say could be used against you if you are directly a participant or involved in this particular homicide. When I woke up, how did you wake up? When I woke up, I heard the girl screaming. And so I woke up and I looked up and I seen Johnson, harassing the girl, trying to take her body or something. I seen him punch her, and then I panicked.
Damn, nigga, raping her wasn't enough, bro? You had to punch her? Raping her and doing all this other stuff wasn't enough? You had to punch her too? Damn, nigga.
Wow, looked like he was punching her, like in her side, in her stomach or something. He was like he was trying to take her clothes off. And so I panicked and I left. That wasn't the last time.
said they said earlier, because they just said that he was punching her. So they said he beat her up and ran over her with a car. Nigga, beating her to death wasn't enough? Beating her to death wasn't enough? You had to run over the girl too? Bro, like, what is she? This nigga's evil, dude. It don't matter what she did. This nigga's just pure evil, bro. Pure evil. I don't like calling niggas evil because, like, who am I to judge? But shit, dude. I ain't never did no crazy shit like this, y'all. I hope y'all niggas haven't either.
Was your conscience bothering you? Is that one of the reasons you finally told us the truth here? Yeah, that's why. Every time I think about it, I say, well, I don't need to keep telling people this and that. Well, I'm telling the truth.
What did you mean by when you said try to take her body? What does that mean? Like try to take her body? I'm assuming it wasn't trying to steal her body, right? Like what were you trying to express there?
Right. Obviously, you were trying to.
Okay, that's what I wanted to share.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because obviously that's what it means to me. We talk basically the same language, but anybody else was like, what do you mean? You saw him trying to take her body. Correct.
Nowadays, it's different, different eras, everything changes.
Yeah.
It's the first time in 38 years anyone has said out loud what taking her body meant, and the detectives barely react because they can't afford to.
Wait, what do you mean?
It's different, different eras, everything changes.
Yeah.
It's the first.
We talk basically the same language, but anybody else was like, what do you mean? You saw him trying to take her body.
Okay, yeah. That's what I thought, man.
Different eras, everything changes.
Yeah.
It's the first time in 38 years anyone has said out loud what taking her body meant, and the
It took
detectives.
y'all 38 years to finally realize what that shit meant, bro. It took y'all 38 years, bro. Every detective, if it really did take y'all 38 years, bro, to finally understand what that meant, bro. Every detective need to be fired, bro. Y'all need to be working at McDonald's or something, bro.
They can't afford to.
Y'all useless as detectives,
eyewitness,
bro.
and keeping him talking matters more than what he just admitted.
And Thomas said that he watched Tony go into the trunk of a car by pushing the button and having the trunk flip open, where he got the jack out. And Thomas said that he tried to intervene and stop Tony, but Tony threatened him with a knife.
Shit.
I can recall it. I told the truth that when I
can't
saw
recall.
him hitting the girl,
I can't recall.
Mr. Williams,
I can't recall.
You've never seen him. That's the gentleman that we're talking about. The guy who with that name. Have you never seen him?
No, I can't recall.
Straight up, you think about it.
I can't
Thomas
recall.
walks out that afternoon the way the detectives promised. No handcuffs. Weeks later, a Palm Beach County grand jury returns a true bill. First-degree murder with a weapon. All that's left is to go get the man it names, 300 miles north in Jacksonville. 9:30 in the morning, November 29th, 2021. 38 years and 16 days after Carla Lowe's body was found. In Jacksonville, plainclothes task force
How many
officers
days?
box 38 years and 16 days after Carla
30,
Lowe's body
16.
was found. In Jacksonville, plainclothes task force officers box Williams in under a highway overpass.
How you doing, Mr. Ralph Williams? My name is Ted Clinton, Delaware Beach Police Department. I have a warrant for your arrest for first-degree murder. Carl Lowe back in 1983.
I can't
City of
recall.
Delray Beach.
I don't recall.
Talk about it more shortly.
Oh, I can't recall.
Substation.
Seriously, man. I ain't killed nobody, man. No, man, what the fuck call me on first degree murder for? I ain't killed nobody, man.
Sit you down, so we're not
You have the right to present representation, lawyer. I'm going to read
You
these
ain't got to do a
records.
mother thing, man. Just read me,
Okay,
man.
any must be freely
Ain't
about
that motherfucker?
station.
Seriously, man. I ain't killed nobody, man.
Or back at their substation.
I ain't killed
First-degree murder.
for what?
Carl Lowe back in 1983.
Oh, okay. I thought he asked who he killed. I was like, that's a dead giveaway that he did this shit, bro.
Hey, man.
And y'all might have to investigate him some more if he asked who. If they ask who, if you arrest somebody for murder and they ask who I kill, like that's either as I ain't gonna lie, bro. If the first word come out their mouth is who I kill and not I didn't do this shit, bro, y'all gonna have to. He did that shit, bro, and y'all gonna have to investigate him for some more murders too.
I ain't killed nobody no 83.
That necklace you have on, you want me to give that to somebody? Is there somebody that give it to your wife?
Hold on, my bleed. I think
We'll give everything, anything you have on you that you want to go to somebody, we'll give it to you. You were 20.
Huh?
You were 20, right? 21? Around that time? 21, about to be 22.
What's on his head? Why does he have that hair net on his
I
head,
ain't
bro?
killed nobody, man.
Yeah, cold.
No.
He spends the ride asking about his car keys. Across town, in a borrowed interview room, the two Delray Beach detectives who rebuilt the case are waiting, and they've read every word he said in 1983. Sergeant Scabaris and Detective Clancy drove 5 hours north for this room. The plan is patience. Before Williams hears one word about
5
evidence,
hours?
they let him talk about Miami,
Shit.
about money, about
Y'all
everything
niggas
he
couldn't
still
have done that shit over
remembers.
FaceTime or something? Zoom?
Microsoft
Microsoft Teams?
Teams. On the scene.
Some.
Just want to make sure you're being attentive.
I ain't driving no 5 hours, bro.
They were saying about I'm trying to first degree murder. Who I killed, man? I want to know who did I kill?
Oh, you can't. Yeah, I forgot. You gotta be in person for a detective, bro. See they whole body language and stuff. My fault.
That two blocks from a blue store when you get off the boulevard. You get off the expressway.
Yep, you got a good memory. 2 blocks from the bus. Okay. You remember the blue store? Do you know that blue store still blue?
The detective then told me, long as if you catch a flat tire, put your car on your back. And he told me that
So you remember very well then?
Yeah, I remember all that.
Remember hanging out there?
The tobacco roll,
Yep.
all that, man. I remember all that, man.
You remember why you went to jail?
No. I forgot. I don't know what I went to jail for.
Now, what about any aliases you gave in prison? What aliases do you remember that you had under your name? Different names that they had you call.
On that, I know I was under Tony Williams.
Okay, what else?
And I think I used my brother's name one time.
What's that?
Edward Williams.
Okay.
And Tony, I think Tony Johnson.
Bro, if you gotta make up a whole different name in prison, bro, that just goes to show you shouldn't be there, dude.
Johnson, the only name Robert Thomas ever had for the man he watched beating Carla Lowe, and Williams just volunteered it as one of his own. With the small talk spent, the detectives finally asked him about a woman. For the next hour, the detectives let Williams build his own trap, one version at a time.
If I know that woman, I would have told him I know that woman.
Okay, so you didn't know the woman?
No, I don't know that woman.
Remember a lot of things.
Yeah, but me and her, I know of her.
I can't recall.
Well, went down with her.
What?
And I called.
What do you know of her? What do you know of her?
I know she come to cop drugs.
Okay.
What was her drug of choice? She like coke and crack. No,
So
I'm gonna tell you, I served her one time. I ain't never. She just go through the whole crew, man.
Okay, so the whole crew run through and you throw her what, a rock or something or what?
We get 2 or 3.
Whole crew run through. They trying to say like they what's that shit called, bro? They had like a gangbang, or I forgot the name of that shit, bro. I ain't no freak ass niggas like y'all.
Have some kind of commotion.
And like I say all the time, bro, that's another version of being gay. If you in the room with another man naked, y'all both hard, bro, and it's only one girl in the room, dude. That is another version of gay. I don't care what nobody says, bro. If both of y'all, if it's multiple men in the room, and y'all both butt booty naked, and y'all hard, and y'all, you know what I mean, doing what y'all do and shit, bro. And it's only one girl in the room, dude.
That was it.
Now we're at the point where, and we also said it
Shorty
wasn't
really
your fault,
did this
somebody
shit
else
for a rock.
fault.
That's crazy.
Now
Allegedly.
we're at
My
the point
fault.
where
I
we're
forgot she
talking
did.
about, I knew her. I saw drugstore. I remember her car. I fucked her. And I did.
I got a trick. I ain't
We're going from not knowing the girl at all, never seen her in my life, so I fuck her for dope, and I know her car, right?
It wasn't like I said, I don't know what happened to that individual. I take to I don't know.
I know you said you'll take it to your grave.
Yeah, but I don't know who did that.
What are you gonna take
Put
to
me
your grave?
on. Who put me in the mix of that blood? I did not hurt Carla. I did not hurt that. I didn't hurt her.
Notice the phrase he keeps retreating to. It wasn't my call. Not, I don't know what happened. A call. In Williams' own wording, what happened to Carla Lowe was a decision somebody made, and he talks like a man who knows whose.
Let me ask you something. How would you know her name? How did you know her name before?
Right there.
No.
I don't know her.
The night it happened, you knew her name before we knew her name.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. It's in a statement.
I don't know, man. I don't.
Explain that to me at least.
I don't know all about that, man. I don't remember talking all about that. I don't know. But we do.
We do. Yes, and you knew her name before we knew her name. So explain that to me.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't really say, man.
The detectives have heard enough versions. They reach for the folder that took 38 years to fill.
Well, these are some pictures from the scene.
Look at these photos. Maybe it'll help you remember
what
you did back in 1983.
What the hell I want to do some shit like that for, man? What I did?
That's why I'm asking you.
What I did? How I'm gonna do that? I ain't doing no
Hey. Those are two. Those I already talked about the first one. These the other two. Oh yeah, that nigga guilty. That's the other two ways of finding out or knowing if a nigga guilty. How I'm gonna do that? What I'm gonna do that for? You guilty, bro. That's all right. Yeah, the only guilty people say I've yet to find an innocent person or a person who's telling the truth who says, "Now how I'm gonna do that? Now what I'm gonna do that for?" No, everybody who says that shit, they say it first and foremost They usually typically say it in that order. 1 and 2. They're usually all the time 97% of the time they're liars, bro, and they know damn well they did that shit. Now what I'm gonna do that for? Well, now why I'm gonna do that? How I'm gonna do that, man? Come on, man.
What you mean? Come on, man. I ain't did no shit like that, man.
And then he gonna pull the black card. Man, y'all niggas only want this shit. Man, y'all niggas only want me guilty because I'm black, man.
Don't praise me, man. I ain't did no.
That's not a face you.
Y'all just want to see a black man fail, man.
You remember that face?
Yeah, I remember that face.
Can you look at it?
Man, that face don't put no fear in me, man.
It's not supposed to be fear. She was in fear, not you.
He just snitched on himself.
Why can't you look at it?
Well, I can't.
Explain to me why you can't look at the photo.
You remember 9 o'clock the night before that you went to Mr. Brown's and got
Yeah,
witness.
I know what time. I told him. I know.
Hold on a second. And then you went back with Tanya to above the meat market, right? And from 10 p.m. up until the next day when you get arrested, you don't remember anything. So there's about 12, 16 hours. Hold on a second, let me finish. About 16 hours you don't remember. Now, is there a reason why you remember when you partied on Tobacco Road and whatever, what drinking and what else did you do? Nothing?
I don't do no drugs.
You never did any prescription drugs just for fun?
So then, that seems a little awkward that you don't do any drugs. There's no really explanation of why you wouldn't be able to remember that period of time that just so happens to be fit over the time of when.
Not to defend him, but like, bro, that shit was 39 years ago, bro.
And you
I remember.
we know, based on our evidence, that you were there. You say it wasn't your call. Okay,
It wasn't
maybe
my
it wasn't your call.
Okay.
This area right here. Right here is the Amtrak station.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Depot Road. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
My guide would be over here. Atlantic Avenue would be over here.
Mm-hmm.
You remember you ever been on this road right here?
No, sir.
You ever been on Depot Road going to the Amtrak station? Don't know the area?
No, sir.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
I'm being truthful with you now. I don't know about no Amtrak. I didn't even know they had
But you know that Depot Road right there? You know that road right there? You never been there?
No, sir. Never.
Then can you explain to me why your fingerprint would be on evidence in that area of the crime scene?
On that book, fingerprint, that for one.
Your
What kind of evidence? I don't understand. What kind of evidence?
Your fingerprints at the scene. You're looking at me, but he asked you.
Okay, the fingerprint.
He asked you to explain. He asked you to explain why your fingerprint
would
was
be
at
on
the scene.
something on the crime scene right there. Can you just explain to me why your fingerprint would be on the crime scene?
I don't know what it could be on. Only thing I could do is say,
What could you have touched?
what
Resulted in your
would...
that resulted in your fingerprint being there while you were there. Because obviously you told us that you were never there. We're asking you, why is your fingerprint there? Yes, because we have your fingerprint at the crime scene.
Yeah.
So start from there.
Only thing I could do is tell you, only thing I did served her and that was it. It wasn't nothing else.
You served her there on that street?
On that street? What street?
The one you just showed me.
No, I ain't
No,
I ain't never served
The old
her.
Amtrak station.
Why you
Your
say no like that,
fingerprint
bro?
is there at the scene of the homicide. They didn't have that back then.
Okay.
Back in 1983.
I don't recall.
We have that now.
Okay.
Okay, so
I
that's what
don't
we're asking you
recall,
about
bro.
Yeah, but that's the only thing I could do is say, man,
I don't
only thing I
remember.
did, man, is served her and that was it.
That's the best thing you can say right now. Oh, I don't
So
recall,
you said
bro.
you take a shot. You're gonna take a shot in front of a jury, and there's gonna be evidence is gonna be presented of your fingerprint at the scene, and you're gonna look at them and you think they're gonna believe you when you say I wasn't there, even though my fingerprint was there.
I served her at the store and that was it. That's only my fingerprint to be there. It wasn't nothing else.
I'm gonna ask you directly. Is that Carla's car?
None that I know of.
None that you know of?
None that I know of.
Is that Carla's car?
I'm gonna need him to hurry up and
No, I ain't gonna.
admit to this shit so this video can end, bro.
Going
On a little bit longer than I
Right.
was expecting, bro.
Pause.
Pause.
I ain't gonna.
How do you know it's going to be a car?
Is that a little beat up car?
That one, that car.
Go ahead and
I ain't never
admit,
seen
bro.
that goddamn car like that. I know what kind of car it was, but that ain't that car. That's a lie.
What car?
That's a lie.
What car was it that night?
Don't worry about it. We'll take a chance.
So you see, like, don't worry
That's
about
what's
it.
wrong with you now, man. You trying to make me feel like I know that ain't that car. I know what color that car was and everything. I ain't know
What
that.
car was the car?
Hey,
But you don't remember shit else,
Watch
but
what
you
just
remember
happened.
because the
You
car
can't remember
was.
Carl.
Ain't no
What
damn.
car was the car?
What?
Hey, it ain't that car.
Watch what just happened. He can't remember Carla's car until he sees a photo of it and announces it's the wrong color. He didn't forget that car. He's guarding it. The detectives are done collecting versions. Whatever patient walked into this room 3 hours ago is gone.
I know I ain't killed that one.
Okay.
I know I did.
Tell us why.
Why? Tell you what.
Tell us why you didn't kill that woman.
Why I didn't kill that woman?
That don't even make sense. Stop a question.
Your friend's on the scene.
Okay, then that don't mean I killed him.
So what were you doing at the scene?
Since I killed him.
No. What were you doing at the scene?
Bruh, random thought. This shit seems fun, bro. Like, if you put me in this predicament, like I want to be in an investigation room, bro. I want to be in an investigation room, trying like just for a scenario, just for fun. You know what I mean? Like just not it's not real, right? Role play, if you will. No homo. Pause. But I want to like just play out like I'm trying to like convince the cops I ain't do or these detectives I ain't do shit when I know I did it. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to lie to that shit would be fun, bro.
No.
Like that shit and then that shit would be so fun, bro.
Are we grown men or what? Are we grown men with kids?
I wasn't on that scene.
I thought you were a grown man.
Okay.
You claim to be about this life. And you claim to have a set of rules, and you're only going to talk about your business, and it's not your business, it's someone else's call, but when the road meets the rubber, you ain't hitting the gas.
Should be like, I don't want to say like escape room, bro, but like should be like, damn. I don't know how to explain it, bro.
You were there, and you're not man enough to say anything about it, not even what you saw.
If I'm going to prison for the rest of my life, you're damn right I'm spilling my guts. I'm not going to prison for the rest of my life.
Hey, bro, don't listen, bro. Especially damn right. He right now.
I'm sitting right here knowing that I ain't gonna see the light of day ever again, else did it. Especially since you know what happened.
This nigga just speaking.
If I'm sitting right here knowing that I ain't gonna
I thought he was saying some other shit.
Ever again, you damn right I'm gonna tell who did it. If I know who did it, I'm telling. That's not being a snitch, that's having common sense.
Oh, I ain't being a snitch, that's having common sense.
I ain't gonna.
You feel me? What?
This isn't a fucking game. We didn't come here 40 years later about some that happened to Delray. You think we want to fucking be up here?
This isn't a sell heroin charge. This is you know
robbery. This ain't no lick. This ain't a.
You are innocent, you say. You know who did it. You know what happened. But it's not your business to tell. So you are going to take a chance of never seeing your family again because you said you love your family so much. You're going to take your chance instead of telling us what occurred. Is that your final answer? Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
That is what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm not understanding that. I didn't do it. You want to convict me because I'm a black man. There was a white low life, and you wanted to say, yeah, you can hold the cameras.
I have to. It's policy.
Man, okay, man, take that shit. Man, I ain't did a mother thing.
She was a white low life.
You know,
but did she deserve to get beat like that?
Hey, that was, I ain't. Who?
Did she deserve to get beat like that?
Woman? I ain't beat her.
Did she deserve to get beat?
Did I beat her? Hell no, I ain't beat her. I don't know.
Notice what finally breaks his calm. Not the photographs, not the fingerprint, the charge itself. And in the same breath he swears he barely knew Carla Lowe, he has a verdict ready on what kind of woman she was.
You got something, go run it, man.
And we are running. We already ran it. That's why you're here with a warrant. So, good luck to you. We're out of here.
Good luck, man. Go, man.
Take care.
Every time, man, they always lying on me, man. Lying. Damn, boy, what kind of shit is that, man? Bunch of lies. It's all it is, lies.
Alright, buddy. Go ahead and sit down real quick. Just gonna put your handcuffs, sorry, so face that way for me. Try and make it comfortable for you, alright?
What about my phone? Can I call my wife?
They'll let you make phone calls at the jail.
Alright, put your hands together like you're praying. It's gonna make it a little bit more comfy for you.
Williams was extradited to Palm Beach County to stand trial for first-degree murder. He never did. In November 2022, 1 year after his arrest, he took a deal, guilty to a reduced term of manslaughter with a weapon, and was sentenced to 10 years of probation with his...
You gotta hand it to this nigga, bro. You gotta hand it to the nigga. Wow. Wow. Rest in peace to the girl. First and foremost, prayers out to her and her family, bro. I'll be praying for y'all. Gotta hand it to this nigga, bro. He kept his story. He stood 10 toes down on his story, bro. I was about to say he's staying 10 toes down, but he stood 10 toes down on his story.
Here in jail credited as time served. He walked out of detention the same day.
Wow.
Robert Thomas, who admitted on tape that he was trying to rape Carla Lowe, was never charged with anything at all.
Fisher being your kid, 30 years later, you're still calling the police department once a month and saying, hey, what's going on vacation? I gotta talk to that family once a month about them. We're trying.
In 1983, Ralph Williams walked out of a police station a free man. 39 years later, he did it again.